My child, listen to me now. Not later. Not when you have time. Now. Heaven has minutes left to reach you, and my voice is pressing into your spirit with a weight you cannot ignore. Something shifted the moment your eyes touched this message. That tight breath, that trembling in your chest, that sudden pull in your heart. That is me, your God, your protector, the one who has walked with you through every silent battle you never told anyone about. Not even your mother, not even the people you love. I am stepping into your life today with an urgency I have never used with you before, because this hour, this very hour, is a crossroads for your destiny. You are closer than you know, closer to breakthrough, closer to healing, closer to the moment you've cried for in the quiet where no one could hear but me. But you cannot walk away from this message. Not this time. Not when heaven itself placed it in front of you with precision and divine intention. My child, you have ignored my gentle whispers. You have brushed aside signs I laid in your path. You called them coincidences, illusions, imagination. You silenced your heart because fear was louder. But today I am not whispering. I am not nudging. I am not waiting for you to notice. I am calling you with the authority of God and with the fierce protection of Archangel Michael standing at your side, sword drawn, guarding the doorway to your next chapter. This is not another moment. This is the moment, the bridge between your past and your future, the breath before everything shifts, the point in time your spirit has felt approaching, even when your mind didn't understand. My child, I refuse to let you walk into another cycle of loss. I refuse to let confusion steal from you again. I refuse to let fear close what heaven has already opened for you. That is why I am here right now in this sacred second of your life. You did not find this message. I sent it to you. My child, stop and hear me now. This is not coincidence. This is not scrolling. This is not chance. Your spirit was guided here, pulled here, because heaven knew you were finally ready in this very hour. That pause you felt, that sudden stillness, that soft voice inside urging you to stop, that was me, your God, the one who has guarded you like a mother guards her child, like a sister holds your shaking hands, like love itself refusing to let you drown. Heaven has opened a rare window over your life, a divine opening that will not wait forever. This moment is sacred. This moment is precise. This moment is now, and your spirit already knows it. My child, you have carried so much pain in silence. You have walked through days that felt hollow and nights that felt endless. You have held yourself together while your heart cracked quietly inside your chest. You have wrestled with questions that gnaw at your peace, fears that shadow your steps, wounds that time has not healed. And through all of it, I was there, not watching from afar, but standing inches from your breaking heart. I held you when you trembled. I whispered strength into you when you felt like collapsing. I shielded you from battles you never even knew approached you. And yet you often believed you were alone. You were never alone. Not for a breath. Not for a heartbeat. Not even when you felt nothing but darkness. Today I am not whispering. I am not hinting. I am stepping into your life with the authority of God and the protection of Archangel Michael, who stands guard over your next steps. And I am saying, enough. Listen to me now. Because this moment has the power to open what's been shut inside you for years, to change the direction of your life, to break the cycles that have trapped you, to clear the confusion that has tormented you, to align you with the life heaven wrote for you before you were born. Your heart feels warm, tense, shaken, awakened, because your spirit recognizes my voice. Even if your mind is struggling to understand, your soul knows. I am speaking to you right now for a reason. If you want my hand guiding your path, type, guide my steps, Lord. My child, listen to me now, because heaven is breathing into your life in this very moment. That shaking inside you, that rise in your spirit, that shift you can't explain, that is the breath of heaven moving through your story right now. This message is not just words. It is a crossroads, a divine interruption, a heaven-sent moment that would have found you no matter where you tried to hide. I need you to stay. I need you to listen, because your future depends on what you receive in this sacred second. Not because I threaten you, but because I love you enough to tell you the truth your heart has avoided for too long. This is my final message for this season. Not final as in abandonment. Final as in this is the last warning before the shift begins, the final call before the door moves, the last moment to open your spirit before what is coming arrives. You are chosen in this moment. You are held in this moment. You are seen, known, pursued, and wrapped in the fierce love of God right now, with Archangel Michael standing guard beside you. Now that your spirit is awake, breathe, because what I will say next reaches into the center of who you are. My child, when I say final, I am speaking of a turning point, a spiritual threshold, a moment where your next step will shape everything that unfolds from this day forward. For so long I whispered, I nudged, I sent signs, I tugged gently at your heart, hoping you would slow down long enough to hear me. But this moment, this specific heaven-timed moment, carries a weight that will not repeat again in the same way. Heaven has aligned something delicate, precise, and time-sensitive over your life. Your awareness right now is more important than you realize. You stand at an intersection. One road leads to healing, purpose, clarity, alignment, blessing, and the life heaven designed for you. The other road leads back into the cycles that drained you, the patterns that wounded you, the relationships that harmed you, the fears that controlled you, and the delays that stole too much time from your destiny. This is why my voice feels stronger. This is why this moment feels urgent. This is why your heart feels awakened, emotional, trembling, or warm. Because your spirit recognizes my voice. Your soul knows. This is the moment heaven has been preparing you for. Step toward me, my child. There are only moments left. My child, listen with your whole spirit now. I am standing here, holding your hand, pulling you toward the path that brings life back to your soul. You are standing in a moment that heaven aligned with precision. And I need you to hear the truth clearly. Ignoring me will never stop my love for you, but it will bring delay. It will bring confusion that didn't need to happen. It will bring missed blessings that were meant to arrive now, in this appointed hour. When I say before it's too late, I am not threatening you. I am revealing spiritual truth. Some blessings come by timing, not only destiny. Some doors open only in certain seasons. Some breakthroughs require your yes. Some healings begin when your heart finally surrenders. Some opportunities appear only when your spirit is ready. And heaven has aligned these threads right now. A window has opened over your life, sacred and delicate. If you ignore it, it won't close forever, but it will shift. And what should have been beautiful today may be delayed far longer than you realize. You've felt this inside yourself, haven't you? That unexplained restlessness, that internal pressure, the emotional waves rising without warning, memories resurfacing, old wounds returning, fears confronting you, desires awakening, questions stirring. The sense that something is calling you forward, even if you didn't understand it. Those were not random. Those were signs that your spirit has been preparing for transition. Even in your confusion, your heart has been slowly opening, gently, painfully, courageously, making space for what I have been trying to give you. That is why I say final. Not final as in abandonment. Final as in this is the last message in a long chain of heaven's attempts to reach you. The last push before the shift. The last call before your path changes. The last whisper turning into a voice you can no longer ignore. Your spirit needed this moment. Your journey demanded this clarity. Your destiny required this urgency. My child, you have asked me for signs. You have asked me for direction. You have asked me for guidance, clarity, reassurance, and truth. I heard every request. I saw every moment when confusion clouded your mind. Every time fear held you still. Every time doubt whispered that you were losing yourself. Every time your heart cried out for something real, steady, loving, purposeful, and healing. I saw all of it. And that is why I brought you here in this moment, on this day, with heaven's urgency breathing at your side. You are not alone. You are being guided. And this message, right now, is the turning of your season. My child, listen to me with your heart open, because heaven is speaking into the deepest part of you right now. I saw you searching for answers when you didn't know how to find mine. I watched you walk with courage and trembling uncertainty at the same time. I saw your heart breaking quietly while you kept pushing through your days like nothing was wrong. And I waited for the moment when your heart would soften, when your defenses would lower, when your longing would grow louder than your distractions, when your spirit would ache enough to finally feel me again. And now you are here, not because you did everything right, not because you followed every sign, not because you were perfect. You are here because pain humbled you, because weariness opened you, because longing cleared the noise, because heaven orchestrated this exact moment so nothing, absolutely nothing, could keep this message from finding you. My child, I speak with compassion and divine seriousness because I see what your eyes cannot yet see. I see the blessing racing toward you, but I also see the forces that want to pull you away from it. I see the healed version of you standing on the other side of this decision, but I also see the broken version of you that will keep suffering if you choose the familiar over the divine. I see the opportunities forming beautifully around your life, but I also see how easily they can be missed if your heart closes again. I see the love I want to send you in new relationships and new seasons, but I also see the loneliness that remains when you return to what once wounded you. I see the clarity I want to pour into your mind, but I see the confusion that will overwhelm you if you keep ignoring your spirit. And when I say I am not speaking about man, but Laman, understand, I am not threatening loss. I am revealing the danger of delay. I am not ending something. I am inviting you into something better, something divine. This is what I mean by final message, the final warning before the shift, the final invitation before the blessing, the final moment before the door moves. I am not stepping back from you. I am stepping closer. But I am also drawing a sacred line in the sand of your spirit. This is the moment to choose me fully, because the road ahead requires surrender. The next chapter requires attention. The new season requires willingness. You cannot walk into healing while holding on to what broke you. You cannot step into blessing while clutching old wounds. You cannot embrace purpose while fearing change. You cannot receive what I am giving if you keep returning to what I have removed. This moment, this message, is where your heart finally meets my intention for your life. You are more open than you've been in years. You are more aware. You are more ready. Pain softened you. Loss humbled you. Waiting sharpened you. Tears made you sensitive. Loneliness brought you back to me. Everything you walked through led you to this exact moment. And so I speak now with compassion, and with the full weight of heaven behind my voice. My child, breathe. Let your heart settle. Let your spirit receive these words, because heaven is speaking directly into the quiet, hidden places of your heart, the places no one sees, the spaces behind your steady face and tired smile. I know how worn you are inside. I know how heavy your soul has carried life's burdens alone. I know the confusion that has wrapped around you like a fog, making it hard to trust your choices, your feelings, even my voice at times. I see the quiet emptiness you feel in your chest, the slow weight of days that seem less meaningful, the ache of something missing that you cannot name. I see your weariness from always trying to be the strong one, the resilient one, the dependable one, the forgiving one. I see how every effort to move forward feels like barely holding on. I see how spiritually distant you have felt. Not because you abandoned me, not because you stopped loving me, not because you walked away. You have been overwhelmed by the pressure of life pressing in from every side. You have doubted if your prayers reach me. You have questioned if you deserve my attention. You have wondered if your faith is enough, if you have disappointed me. This distance is not failure. It is the weight of life pressing on your spirit so heavily that numbness came. An unchosen numbness, a survival in the midst of storms. And now I am speaking to you with urgency, with love, with divine seriousness, because I will not let you fall into another cycle of delay or heartbreak, because I know what is coming, because I know how much this moment matters. My child, heaven is moving in your life today. The shift is here. The blessing is near. And I am here, reaching into your soul, holding your hand, saying, walk with me fully. Step into the moment I have prepared for you. Your heart is ready. Your spirit is awakening. The time is now. My beloved child, hear me now. I know how heavy your heart has become. I know you stopped feeling deeply, not because you didn't care, but because caring so much for so long exhausted the tender parts of you. I know you stopped reacting, not because nothing mattered, but because everything mattered too much. Numbness became your shield, keeping you alive when emotions were too heavy to bear. I see your fading motivation, your energy slipping away even from things that once brought you joy. I see your passion dimmed under the weight of discouragement, your drive slowing, your spirit running on empty. You are not failing. You are carrying far more than anyone can see. You have been running without rest, without replenishment, without space to breathe. And now your heart is speaking. It is tired. It needs healing. It needs comfort. It needs me. I see your invisible pain. I see the quiet storms inside you that the world does not notice. I see the wounds behind your strength, the love and effort that go unseen, the heart that longs to be seen and heard. You have wondered if anyone truly understands you, if anyone sees the real you beneath the layers. You have questioned your worth, your purpose, your place in this world. You have felt like you are wandering, standing still while life moves on, your dreams drifting, your purpose fading. But listen carefully, my child. You are not lost because you failed. You are lost because the wounds you carry have clouded your vision. And through it all, I have been with you. Even when you cried alone, I was sitting beside you in the silence. My hand was on your heart, catching every tear before it reached the ground. When you felt broken, I held every fractured piece of you together. When you felt weak, I strengthened what was collapsing under the weight of life. When you felt confused, I whispered guidance into your spirit, even when your mind couldn't hear me. When you felt empty, I planted seeds of hope, purpose, identity, and healing deep inside you, quietly growing, unseen, yet real. When you were tired of trying, I rested beside you, not pushing, not demanding, just waiting, holding, loving. This moment, this very moment, is when your heart can feel me fully again. Your spirit can awaken. Your soul can rise. Heaven is calling you, my child. Step into the blessing. Step into the shift. I am here. I have always been here. And now, I am moving with urgency, with love, with the power of all that is divine, to bring you into the life I prepared for you.